Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching the WandaVision finale, which is episode 9, and I am so excited. If I look more tired than usual, that's because it's 6 a.m., but my dedication right now is unmatched, and the episode pretty much just came out, so I really want to watch it. I do have some things, that I feel like it's going to be fun to discuss about just Wanda and Vision and Marvel and just WandaVision. But I'll keep the commentaries towards the end of the video just because I actually really just want to sit down and watch. So thank you all for watching this with me, and let's do this.
Wanda.
Oh, it's Wanda!
And I was told you were powerful.
Holy crap.
Wanda!
Oh shit.
No one can hear you from in here.
Holy crap.
No one's gonna care once I've eliminated Wanda Maximoff. They'll believe that the Vision who emerges from the Westview rubble is the same one she illegally tried to bring back to life. They'll thank me for recovering such a valuable asset. You could be a part of that victory, Jimmy. If only you had a little more vision.
That's a good one, Hayward. Okay, I'm convinced. Trouble is, my friends at Quantico will probably have something to say about your plan.
The Scarlet Witch is not born, she is forged. She has no coven, no need for incantation. Your power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme. It's your destiny to destroy the world.
I'm not what you
What the
say
fuck?
I am. My name is Sarah. I have a daughter. She's 8. Maybe she could be friends with your boys. If you like that storyline. Or the school bully even. Really anything. If you could just let her out of her room. If I could just hold her. Please.
What are you doing to her? You're making her say this. She's your meat puppet, I just cut her strings.
Oh my goodness.
How is she controlling you?
You want to tussle again? Huh?
Oh, she's gonna do that. Yes, queen.
She's feisty.
Oh God, please, spare my life.
Nice to meet you, Ralph.
I've kept you safe in here. You feel at peace. We feel your pain.
Your grief is poisoning us.
No, stop.
Please, let us go.
Wanda! Oh my...
Stop, I'm sorry.
Really? Are you gonna... Is she actually gonna... I thought this was gonna be way later into the episode where everybody was gonna sort of get released. Wow.
Now do you see? You
Oh
tied
no,
your
the
family
kids
to the
too.
twisted world, and now one can't exist without the other. Save
Oh, what the
Westview
fuck?
or save your family.
Oh god. Why is Agatha doing this? Oh, that's just great. I forgot those people came in. That's just top notch. Oh, it's so cute to see them fight as a family though. That's kind of adorable.
Listen, boys. Your mother and I never really prepared you for this.
But you were born for it.
See, she's good. Wanda's
Handle the military. Mommy will be right back.
That's awesome.
No, stand down!
Damn! Oh yeah, she's back.
Have fun in prison.
If those removed planks are restored and reassembled free of the rot, is that the ship of Theseus? Neither is the true ship. Both are the true ship.
Yeah. Oh, that's dark, Wanda. And I kinda dig it.
Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge.
That's true. Kinda. Oh.
Give me your power, and I will correct the flaws in your original spell. Won't ever have to feel this pain again. Not even you.
Oh, that's a really tempting offer, but she's not gonna take it because she's too good. Yes, Queen. Just don't actually kill Agatha because I really like her too.
There's more. I want it all.
Oh, bitch, you're gonna explode. Wanda, what's your plan here? Because it's not looking great. What the fuck? Wanda, what did you do? Did she just create an enormous thingy? Wanda, you're so smart. What the fuck?
In a given space, only the witch who cast them can use her magic.
Yes, Queen. Oh, yes! So cool, so cool.
Oh God. You don't know what you've done. You have no idea what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me.
If I
Oh,
do,
I'm scared.
I know where to find you.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Hiya, hun. Say, that's some kind of getup you're wearing.
I know you'll set everything right. Just not for us.
No. Not for us.
It's time. Should we head home? Your mother and I. Very proud of you both.
Very proud. You know, a family is forever. We could never truly leave each other even if we tried. Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
I read somewhere that it's bad luck to say goodbye in the dark.
No, you didn't.
No. Perhaps not. Perhaps. I just wanted to see you clearly.
Are the piece of the Mind Stone that lives in me. You are a body of wires and blood and bone that I created. You are my sadness and my hope. But mostly you're my love.
We have said goodbye before, so it stands to reason.
We'll say hello again.
So long, darling.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
It wouldn't change how they see me. And you don't. You don't hate me.
Given the chance and given your power, I'd bring my mom back. I know I would.
Oh my god! Is this it?
I was sent by an old friend of your mother's. He heard you've been grounded. He'd like to meet with you.
Where?
Oh! Well, I guess we should talk about this finale, which was, you know, pretty great, honestly. I'm just surprised in the sense that they kind of went down the route that I was expecting, and I feel like there were so many plot twists in the show as a whole that I was expecting some sort of big plot twist this episode, and there were a few, but there was nothing too major. I feel like they did mostly what I was expecting them to do, and for me, that's the plot twist, the fact that they actually went down sort of the expected route for the episode. But I feel like it was just a perfect way to just finish everything. It really concluded it very well. The goodbyes were beautiful. I feel like, you know, this series is just so well written. Like, these writers are amazing, and I feel like, to me, what really captivated me, especially about like the second half of the season, is that when you think about it, this is really a show about grief. Like, and I really enjoy the way that they do it in a more comedic way, in a lighter way, because I feel like sometimes it's just so hard to talk about grief because it's something so huge and so hard, and the fact that they would like put this spin on it by making her, you know, bring him back to life is just, it's like outstanding, honestly. Like, there's no other way to describe it. I just thought it was so brilliant, and it's incredible to see that, you know, Wanda's not a bad person. You know, everything that she did was not at all coming from a bad place inside of her. It was literally just her doing what she could to be able to deal with this insane amount of pain that she had inside of her. And I think that that's just what makes this show brilliant for me, you know, because they have had some conversations about it. It's just, I feel like, you know, it's just so powerful in that sense. There's no other feeling in the world that would be able to create such, that would give her this amount of just strength and lack of control over herself to create a city like this, if that even makes sense. I honestly thought it was great because, you know, the entire time it was just sort of, I know that they kind of went down the sitcom route, but on the later seasons, not so much. On the later episodes, I mean. But I mean, like, in a way, it really was a comedy dealing with grief in a way, which just, yeah. I'm kind of like mind blown right now, so I can't even explain exactly what I want to explain. I just feel that it is so innovative and it's so cool. And, you know, I was very resistant to start this show because, you know, the one thing that I got going for me in my reactions is that I'm very truthful. I was very resistant to start this show because I'm just not a Marvel fan. I have seen all the movies. There are a few that I liked, of course, but it's just, it's not my thing because action is not my thing. And so, I was not really captivated by Marvel shows because I assumed that it would be mostly action, but everybody was talking about WandaVision and it got me curious. And then when I found out that it was less action and more like sitcom-ish, I was like, okay, I should give this a try. And I'm very glad that I did and that I put like my Marvel feelings aside to watch this because, and please don't hate me for this because my opinion has completely changed. I used to not like Wanda. She was my least favorite just character in the Marvel universe. I don't know, there was something about her in the movies and now I'm actually curious to rewatch. I always felt like she didn't really feel like an Avenger and she always felt so detached from the rest of them. And I don't know if this is just because I feel like people, when they're talking about the Avengers in general, they don't really tend to mention Wanda, or at least not the people that I hang out with. So I feel like I never really heard about her so much except for what I saw in the movies. And it was just not that much. And so I never really connected with her. I never understood her. I thought she was just a random character to be there. But now, I love Wanda. I would die for her. No questions asked. Wanda, you can ask me anything. I will do it for you. I am like obsessed. I feel like she just grew on me so much as a character now that I get to see who she really is and the depths of just her personality and her feelings and just, I feel like I really get her more now. And so I 100% like Wanda. You know, Wanda and Vision really proved themselves to be such interesting characters that I guess everybody knew the potential they had, but it was not something that I personally saw. So it was really cool to just be proved wrong and see that they can be amazing characters. They made an incredibly interesting show. Yeah, I think this episode really just also grew my appreciation for Wanda just because I imagined that she was going to at some point, you know, I feel like it was pretty much expected that at the season finale she was gonna let go of the town. And it was just, it's interesting because you know that a part of her wanted to hold on to it, even though she was hurting all these people and she knew it, you know. I feel like it was so admirable of her character to like let them all go and have like set them all free, even if that meant losing everything that she holds dear to herself. So I just thought it was such like a sort of a beautiful moment, you know, because she does have the realization that she's about to lose everything, but she knows that she can't keep doing this to those town people. I don't know, it's just like, it's so wonderful. There's no way around it. I feel like this video is just me like praising WandaVision for like everything, but it's just true. I feel like there was some very interesting moments. Like I really liked how Vision defeated White Vision. I don't know his exact name. I thought it was very interesting that he was able to defeat him with words. I felt like that was genius and just so on brand for, you know, Vision, because when you think about it, he's just like a computer, like a code kind of thing. And so it makes sense that in order to defeat him, the most rational way would be to appeal to the rationality of everything. So I just thought that that was such a brilliant way to deal with things, because you know, of course it was cool to see them fight and everything, but their talk was even more interesting to me. But there is something that I feel like I was sort of expecting them to somehow talk more about some of these side characters like Monica and Darcy and like the FBI guy. I feel like I expected all of them to be a bigger part of what was happening, because I feel like there were some episodes that were so focused on them that I sort of expected more of a conclusion just for them in general. Like we barely got to see Darcy. I felt like Monica, I really expected her to have some big action, and she did when she saved the kids, but I really expected her to be even more explored. And I'm not sure, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not really into the Marvel Universe. I'm not sure if they ever thought about giving Monica her own show, but WandaVision really felt like it was sort of hinting towards that, especially that last scene. It really feels like they're hinting towards something bigger and hinting towards giving her her own show or movie or something like that, because I feel like there's so many stories left untold, like by her. There's so much potential in that character. But I definitely felt like some of these side characters were, it felt a little bit undeveloped just because of the way that they were fit into the story in the beginning. I felt like they were gonna pay it off more and have them become more involved in the end, or just involved. But you know, I feel like it's true though, this episode was about family, was about WandaVision, the kids, and of course Agatha. It was Agatha all along. I have to say, I don't think it was my favorite episode of the show. I feel like there were stronger episodes, but I feel like it's the episode that we needed. It's the episode that I needed. I feel like it was the perfect conclusion, because something that bothers me in finales is when I feel like it wasn't properly finished. And this one, it really felt like it was. They dealt with all the problems that they sort of had, and they were able to conclude all that. Honestly, I feel like they also just did a really great job with just the timing of things, just in the sense of, I did not notice the time passing by. Like, this was a 40-minute long episode, and it went by like this. It flowed so well that it's kind of absurd, and it was really great. And I just keep going back to the goodbye scenes, you know, on my head, of her saying goodbye to the kids, and it's just all so sad. And I felt like it was so beautiful the way that, you know, Vision, when he was talking, he seemed so hopeful, and I like that hopefulness passed to Wanda, because I feel like this is the sort of thing that she needs to be able to hold on to as she tries to, you know, cope with this grief all over again. I can't believe that, like, she went through so much grief that she made this whole thing, and then now she's grieving all over again, and now she has 2 children to grieve as well. Like, poor Wanda. Can't we just, like, I wanna hug her and tell her it's gonna be okay, because that's a lot of things to go through. I feel really bad for her. Well, thank you all for watching this with me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, what a great freaking show. Congratulations everybody involved in WandaVision. A true masterpiece.